Mr. Page, tell me how you're feeling today.
Food good.
Oh yes, I see that your wife fixed you breakfast. I'm so glad you liked it.
Yeah, wife wake.
You're a lucky man. I'm sure your wife's a wonderful cook. I want to talk to you about cards today. I heard that you like playing cards with your friends. From church, my family loves playing card games, but I just can't seem to remember any. Do you think you can help me?
I like to play Tata games.
You like to play card games? Your friends like to play too. You played with them every week. Your wife was telling me all about it.
Play the thing. Play it with fra at ho. Rummy.
You would play rummy with your friends at your house and eat a meal together? All the men would come over every Tuesday night. Tell me about the game you would play with your friends.
We sat with friends and fight and eat meat. I know what else we pod the thing. I know.
You would play cards and you would eat a meal together and then play? That sounds awesome. Can you take the cards out of the package for me?
Love wife.
Yes, you love your wife. She would play cards with you and your friends too when they would come over. I'm going to put these cards in front of us. We might play a little game together.
I play cards with friends. Fun.
It's so fun to play cards with friends. I'm playing cards with my family this weekend, and I'm so excited to tell them everything that you just told me.
Ma femme la car. Me. Yes.
Thank you so much for helping me with play cards today. Hello, Mrs. Page. How are you doing today?
It has been a good day so far.
I'm sure it's been hard to watch your husband since his stroke. How's it impacted your life since then?
In all candor, it has been extremely difficult. My husband went from fun-loving and independent to totally reliant on me. He is improving every day, and I see little glimpses of the Dell I used to know, but it has been a taxing few months.
I cannot imagine what it has been like, but I want you to know that I'm here for you and Mr. Page to help develop strategies to better communicate with one another.
I know, and I'm so grateful you come to our home to work with Dell.
I now want to take a moment and explain what I will be doing with Mr. Page over the next few weeks in therapy and what I did today, in order to help you understand and maybe be able to implement those strategies when I'm not here.
Yes, I want to do anything I can to help Dell.
The type of therapy that we will be doing is focused on things and ideas that are important to Mr. Page. So for example, we could talk about softball or cars, and today we talked about cards. It has been shown that when topics are discussed and targeted in therapy that are more important to the client, clients are overall just more receptive to that.
Oh, that is helpful. So just talk about things that he likes?
Yes, exactly. So I will work to highlight main ideas of the therapy session, and I'll do this by bringing in props. You see the cards in front of us, we use those, or having visual cues written on pieces of paper, just like I had here. Just to ensure that Mr. Page is fully aware of what we're talking about.
Sometimes when we talk, I feel like he's not able to understand what I'm saying.
That makes sense, because something that occurs as a result of the type of stroke that he suffered from is just a decreased ability to understand spoken words. So, a way that we can help him understand is talking about things that are relevant in his life that he already knows about, and use techniques to ensure that he can follow the conversation, like I said, with props or written cues. One thing that's also really important is just to decrease the use of WH questions, because when we put him on the spot and maybe ask, what is your daughter's name, he might not be able to remember and come up with that answer. But if you ask him to tell me about your daughter, he can do that better.
That makes perfect sense.
If you have any other questions, please let me know. But based on the needs of Mr. Page and the couple interactions that I've had with him, I think this is going to be the best technique in order to help him make the most progress in therapy.
This sounds awesome. I'm so excited to get him help.
Me too. This is not a guaranteed fix, but I'm going to work really hard to ensure that he makes positive progress so that you guys are better able to communicate with each other.